This bonus reading is for those times when we are feeling time anxiety, which is a feeling, which is a state of mind wherein we feel guilty when we take some time off work to rejuvenate ourselves, but instead we feel unproductive and lazy. And how do we cope with this? So, the first card that came out of the postcard deck actually talks about unproductive, the word here, and that tells me that this is definitely a message to help us get through this state of mind. And what this card is essentially telling us is that when you take these free times out of your busy lives, what happens is eventually your soul figures it out that this is the time when she can actually communicate with your heart, flow through you, let inspiration flow through you, and allow it to reach to your heart so that it can take root over there, the inspiration that is, and eventually those ideas, those inspirations can reach your mind, and then you can convert those things into beautiful creative projects. But for that to happen, these free times are essential. If you feel guilty taking this time off in your daily life, then what you're doing is you're depriving your soul to speak to your heart. Even though you have carved out free time, but you are constantly thinking about work, you are thinking, oh, I should have done that, I should be doing this instead of just sitting here. You're not just sitting here, you have done your work. And when we are in this state, the funny thing is you may have checked off everything from your list, from your to-do list, and still when you carve out free time, you feel as though you have done nothing and you're wasting time. So the best way to kick out this feeling is to understand that you have earned this time. And even if you haven't, maybe you didn't feel well today and you took a whole day off, and what you did all day instead of resting and relaxing your mind was to think about work, and that's not how your soul will get time to inspire your heart, body and mind. Okay, so what this card is telling you is to remember that you are not wasting your time. Instead, you are allowing your soul to converse with your body, mind and soul. Oh, what did I say? Maybe that means something for some of you, but what I mean is this is the time when your soul can have an honest conversation with your mind and heart. All right, we have this card come out of Priestess deck, and if you look here, you can, for somebody who doesn't know this process, it may look like she's just sitting here, like we feel when we are taking out our moments of relaxation. But what is happening here is she has received a message from divine source in this bowl, in the water that she is holding, to a person who doesn't know anything. She is just sitting, but what she is doing is she is allowing her soul to inspire her to understand the message that has come here. Message doesn't come out as a written sentence in any language, rather it comes out in forms of riddles, some shapes, some symbols. So if she doesn't take out this time to actually look into that bowl, to actually solve that riddle, she will never be able to figure out what the divine source is trying to convey to her. So this card is asking you to trust yourself. When your soul needs this time off, when you are taking a time to relax, trust that this is the time when you will find some inspiration and you will be able to interpret many things that you have been seeing probably constantly in your dreams, or somewhere there are some unanswered questions, and you will find answers during this time of relaxation. Or maybe if you don't find it during this free time, the answers will come to you later, because you have allowed yourself to reset your mind and recharge your batteries. So when you sleep, your physical body is actually relaxing, but when you take these times off in your daily lives, you allow your soul to inspire you. We have brilliant beliefs come out of Priestess deck, and she is also telling you that believe in your personal power, and know that you are connected to the luminous life force, you are connected to divine light. And when you relax, when you find time for yourself, that is the time when soul can talk to you, to your heart and mind. The belief has to be there, trust has to be there. All right, then we have healing the heart. So when you are feeling these kind of emotions, it essentially means that your heart is aching because of anything that has happened in the past. Maybe you are letting your past failures to send your mind into overdrive. So what happens is, when you fail in some endeavor, and then you start something fresh, then you may get that workaholic syndrome. You may feel, if you pause even for a minute, that past experience may come back to haunt you. Here the card is asking you to believe in power of self-help, self-love, self-help maybe for some of you, but for others, self-love is the key to finding answers. Heal your heart, believe in yourself, and know that when you are resting, you are actually allowing your soul to converse with your heart and mind. We also have this beautiful card come out of postcard, and it is telling you that you can manifest absolutely everything. So if you allow your brain to go inside, no, so if you allow to think those negative thoughts, restricting thoughts, or allow yourself to feel insecure all the time, if you let those kind of negative mindset drive your life, then those are the things that you will manifest for yourself. So if you want to allow opportunities come your way, then you need to think that way. You create what you think. So if whatever you are, this sentence actually spoke to me, so I just left my own sentence. This is more powerful than what I was trying to say. The universe is always reflecting back to you what you believe. So if you fall into insecurity, you will be shown an illusion as if your fear were real. So when you are relaxing, if you are, what you're doing is only thinking about those anxious thoughts and feeling as though something bad will happen if I took this time to, refresh, rejuvenate, then universe will reflect back to you, and what will happen is you will manifest situations, circumstances where the universe will give you a cause, a reason to feel guilty about taking this time off. All right, I hope this whole reading helped you overcome time anxiety, and if it did, don't forget to like, share and subscribe so that this message can reach to others also who may need it today. And as always, shine bright.